Thank you, Mackie. I am the father of the bride, Lena. Lena's mother and I would like to thank everyone here for coming this evening. Thanks in particular to our overseas guests who have come from many corners of the globe to share this happy occasion with us. We are honored to have you here. They say there is a special bond between fathers and daughters. I don't think much about that subject until the day Lena was born. My wife had a cesarean, so I was the first person to pick Lena up, as my wife was a little busy doing other things, you know. Lena, I remember when I first picked you up and looked into your eyes, that my world would change forever. I knew from that first moment I held you that it was possible for me to love someone just as much as I love your mother. I thank God every day that you came into our lives. Lena, you've been a perfect daughter, always trying your best. You're a role model for your younger sisters. You're always taking care of everyone. You have a great sense of humour and are wise beyond your years. You're kind. You are certainly no pushover. Peter can attest to that, I'm sure. You stand your ground when you feel strongly about things. And I should know. I have the scars to prove it. Look. Remember the time when you were 5 and you insisted you could beat me at arm wrestling, except you decided to rewrite the rules and insisted that I could only arm wrestle you using my little finger? This little girl then proceeds to throw herself at my little finger with her entire body, almost breaking it in the process. I had this finger in a cast for 3 weeks, during which you played doctor and nursed me to health, wrapping me up in toilet paper till I looked like a toilet paper mummy. You then proceeded to ride this toilet paper mummy horsey. I thank God for all those memories, Lena. They say little girls hold your hand for just a while, but hold your heart forever. Lena, you will forever hold my heart. Peter, I'll have to admit that I'm a little jealous of you. Look at you, tall, dark, and handsome. You have stolen my daughter's heart, Lena. I have to say, you have good taste. We thank God that Peter and Lena found each other. I don't see Lena as getting married as losing a daughter, but see it as my gaining a son. Welcome to the family, Peter. You are like the son I never had. I have 3 daughters, so if this were Japan, I could ask you to change your last name to Tan. But not to worry, that will not be necessary today. I remember Peter's first date with Lena. She was just 19, but in my heart she was still my little girl. I have to admit, before Peter arrived, I was a nervous wreck. I had my sawed-off shotgun all ready. Not literally, of course, but you know what I mean. So when Peter arrived, I was ready to hold the spotlight over his eyes and start the interrogation. When I opened the door, this handsome, affable young man stretched out his arm and said, "Hello, Mr. Tan, my name is Peter. Thank you for allowing me to take your daughter out." I have to admit that from the word go, Peter charmed the pants off me. He impressed me with his sincerity, his honesty, and his good old-fashioned manners. Oh, and he was smart. Peter had invited Lena out for an event at his church. See how smart this young man is? He knew that my wife and I would approve, as we were involved in our church. He told us he would have Lena home by 11, and there he was at 11 on the dot. I know because I was sitting there looking at my watch. This young man gave my wife and I total confidence that Lena would be in good hands. I knew then and I know now that Lena is in good hands. Lena's mum and I have been married for 40 years. What's the secret of a long and happy marriage? Who knows? It's all up to you and up to God. Here's my bit of advice for you, Peter. Always remember to say these 3 little words to your wife. You're right, dear. Whenever you're wrong, admit it. Whenever you're right, say nothing. Zip up. As they say, a man who gives in when he is wrong is a wise man. A man who gives in when he is right is married. Jokes aside, Peter and Lena, your mum and I give you our blessings today for a long and happy life together. May God be with you and bless you in this lovely journey ahead. May you see your children's children. May you be poor in misfortunes and rich in blessings. May you be slow to argue, but quick to forgive. But rich, poor, quick or slow, may you know nothing but happiness from this day forward. Thank you.